Hi everyone, Derek Hooper here. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about one of the misconceptions I see about the golf swing, and that is that the club goes straight back during the takeaway. I want to show you that's not true, and also want to show you what really happens in the takeaway, as well as a drill that will help you be able to take the club away from the golf ball correctly and thus start your backswing correctly. So too often I'm seeing players thinking about their takeaway in the backswing being a straight line. The reality is that the club head is going to work in very close to a circle around a center point, and that center point is going to be close to the center of your two shoulders, because that's where your arms connect to your body, and the hands is what hanging on the club. So the reason I've got this hoop with me today is I want to talk a little bit about how the golf swing works, and especially how this takeaway is supposed to work. So I want you to imagine for a second this hoop represents the club head during the golf swing. It's not a perfect circle in terms of what the club head does, but it's going to give you a good idea of what's going on during the swing. So if we're going to hit a shot and turn this hoop around, and there's going to be angled slightly when I swing the club, but you can see that if the club's going to go back along this circle, as it goes up, it's going to go in if it's going to stay on plane. So if it's going up and in and on this circle, it can't be going straight back. So the effort to take it straight back actually causes a whole bunch of swing issues for players. Arms get disconnected, makes it more difficult to turn, club doesn't get on plane. The reality is, as we said, the club's going to work up and in the backswing, and then the downswing it's going to work down and out and back along that same plane. So what I've got set up here is a couple of my alignment sticks set up in the ground. I've got them set up for swing plane. This is a great drill for helping players understand how the club should go away in the backswing so it works away on plane. I've got them set up about 6 feet apart. I'm set up in the middle. And the angle I've got them set at is the angle of the shaft when I'm in my address position. So if I set up here, now you can see how the angles match the club. And the idea is that when I take the club back, when the shaft reaches horizontal here, I'd like it parallel to the target line, and you can see how the club rests just slightly above that plane line, or the plane rod. But you can see that as the club went back, it went up and it went in. Then in the downswing, it's going to work back out and down, and then the follow through again, it's going to work up and in. So if you want to get a better idea of how to take the club away from the golf ball and thus start your backswing, this is a great drill. Rods in the ground to get them set at that angle of the club at address, so that would be your swing plane. Then when you take the club away, let the upper body rotate to move the club, let the club work up and in so it works on plane, and then when it comes back down, it'll work back down along that same line. So don't be trying to get the club to go straight back in the takeaway. Let it work up and in the takeaway. You'll get the club set more on plane, and it's going to make you a much more consistent ball striker.